Hey y'all, let's make Not Your Mama's capirotada. 'Tis the season. I'm from South Texas, so we do things a little bit differently here. I grew up watching my mom make it, but today I'm gonna put a little twist on her recipe. So for the syrup, I used raisins, cinnamon sticks, a peel of an orange, cloves, whole anise seeds, and 2 piloncillos. I'm Mexican, so I measure with my heart. To a pot, you're going to put 5 cups of water. Did I measure my water? I'll let you be the judge. You're going to add everything to your water except the raisins. You're going to have it on a medium-high heat. We're going to give it about 15 minutes before we add the raisins. It's going to let our piloncillos melt down, and it's going to make our house smell amazing. So while that's cooking, let's talk about bread. Traditionally, in this recipe, people use bolillos. My mom's never done that. She's always used what we had in the house first to make use of it. And if it's day-old bread or stale bread, we'd still use it. So I'm still gonna do that. This is what I've accumulated. This is what I have in my house. So I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna put it to use. Why not? I'm going to let that cook in my air fryer on 400 for 10 minutes, and we're going to get back to our syrup. So our piloncillos have melted down. I am going to add our raisins now. We are going to cook it for another 20 minutes with the raisins on medium heat. We are looking for the syrup to be thick enough to coat the back of a spoon, and that's when you know it's ready. Since this is ready, I'm going to get my pan ready. Today I'm going to be using a 13x9 foil pan. Make sure you wash it. If you don't, that's just weird. I did butter my pan. Let's assemble. This is going to be my first layer of toasted bread. We're ready to add our topping. Today I'm breaking tradition with my toppings. So usually my mom would make it with cheddar cheese, roasted peanuts, and raisins only. I want to add my own little twist to this, so I'm going to add apple pie filling, coconut shavings, 2 types of cheese, and walnuts. I do want to encourage you, if you have a traditional family recipe, add your own twist to it. You never know if it's going to be better than the original, and make it your own. This is going to be my first layer of apples. Apples are only going to go on the bottom layer. This is apples, coconut shavings, and I'm only putting walnuts on half of it. I hope after I take it out of the oven I remember which half it's on, but if I don't, it'll be a surprise. This is the cheese layer, and after the cheese, this is extra coconut. I like extra coconut. For my first layer, I am going to put half of our syrup with raisins, and this is how it's going to look. For my last layer of toasted bread, I did put cinnamon over it, and now I'm ready to add my last toppings. For my last toppings, I did add extra coconut and extra cheese. If cheese sounds weird to you in bread pudding, you really have to try it. I grew up with it, so I don't think it's weird, but I could get other people thinking it's weird. I'm going to add the last half of our syrup. I do want to make sure it goes all the way out to the corners. We don't want any dry bread. We want to push down the bread a little bit as you go. And just so we don't have any spillage, make sure there's not too much syrup in the pan before you stick it in the oven. I put it in the oven for 350 for about 15 minutes, or at least until my cheese was melted, and it's ready. It smells amazing. I wish you could smell it yourself. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. It did come out amazing. My mom did have a comment. I'll leave it here.
Did you put apple in it?
But you know how Mexican moms are, they always have something to say as I look over my shoulder so I don't get hit. But I do love sharing my culture. I might make other videos. We're gonna see how this one does. If it doesn't flop, if you could repost, like, and share, that would be great. Thank you for watching. And also, if you make this, please let me know. Stitch it, message me, anything. That would be so awesome.